ICE is currently holding 59,000 detainees in facilities across the country.
This is likely a record high. Joining us now is CBS News immigration reporter Camilo Montoya-Galvez. Thank you so much for being with us this morning again.
Good morning.
We looked at your data, and it's fascinating, some of the statistics that you were able to kind of pull here. Can you talk about what you found and who you think these detainees are?
Sure. So the internal government data that we obtained here at CBS News shows that nearly half, or about 47% of the 59,000 detainees currently in ICE custody have no criminal history, meaning that they are immigrants who are in the country illegally without legal permission, but do not have any criminal charges or convictions. The data also shows that about 30% of the detainees do have criminal convictions. Those can range from serious crimes like murder and rape to immigration-related offenses like illegal reentry and other non-violent offenses. The data underscores, guys, that the widening scope of the president's aggressive crackdown on immigration continues to escalate, and it is extending well beyond criminals and dangerous individuals that, of course, the president and the administration have promised to deport from the country. At the same time, officials have said multiple times that anyone in the country illegally is eligible to be deported.
So we can obviously, it is clear that ICE can detain immigrants suspected of being in the U.S. illegally. But the question is, what are the rules and limitations of actually detaining someone?
It's a critical question, Rachel. It really does depend on the specific case and circumstances of each individual. We know that people who are detained by ICE and have a pending final deportation order issued by an immigration judge can be quickly deported from the country without any other steps and further due process. However, if the cases of individuals has not been fully adjudicated and those proceedings have not been fully processed and reviewed, they should still be able to see an immigration judge and to request asylum or other forms of relief from deportation. They should still have some degree of due process. However, the administration is trying to expand something that is known as expedited removal to remove quickly individuals who came to the U.S. in the past 2 years without access to court hearings. And so that policy is expanding across the country and is affecting many of the migrants who cross the U.S.-Mexico border under the Biden administration.
Well, we know that President Trump wants to continue to increase these numbers, but as you're finding with this record amount of people already detained, facilities are really experiencing capacity issues. Do you think there's a plan to fix the overcrowding, or what did you learn?
Well, just to put it in perspective, Jamie, the 59,000 record detention population that we have reported here at CBS News means that ICE detention capacity is at over 140% capacity from the bed allocation that Congress has funded, which is about 42,000 beds. And so many facilities, we believe, are over capacity. We asked ICE what steps it is taking to alleviate any overcrowding, any concerns about overcapacity. The agency did not address those specific questions, but it did acknowledge that it requires more detention space and that a bill in Congress, the big, beautiful bill that President Trump has strongly backed, would give the agency money to expand detention capacity to 100,000 beds, which would be a dramatic and unprecedented expansion in immigration detention in this country, Jamie.
Wow, great reporting. Thank you so much for being with us this morning to take us through it.
Thank you.